Hello everyone. We have come to the last part of topic 1. From the previous lessons, you would have learned that people often bring with them their attitude, values, experiences, and even their own achievements or problems that shape the way they behave in the workplace. And therefore, you can understand the impact that human factor has on the success or even failure of organizations. This part of the topic will show you that besides the human factor, organizations also experience major changes because of the development in technology, the expectations of consumers, and competitive environment caused by globalization. And these external environmental factors have forced organizations to work on maintaining a good internal working environment for better workflow and efficiency. Let's learn more about the challenges that organizations are facing due to technological change, globalization, emerging employment relationships, and increasing workforce diversity. Fast development in the field of technology has brought major changes to organizations and society. The role of human in organizations has been reshaped by the increasing dependence on modern innovations in technology, such as artificial intelligence. Can you think of some modern technologies that have changed the ways people live and work? Give some thought about it. Now, one of the important forms of such technological development is information technology. Just look at how social media like WhatsApp and Messenger have replaced the formal communication channels like letters and emails in the ways organizations communicate. Because of this, human relationships and behavior change too. According to experts of organizational behavior, information technology gives employees more flexibility and control over their opinions and decisions within the organization. There are, however, some issues and problems that come with this use of information technology. One of them is that employees tend to work longer hours, and that leads to work-related stress, which is going to be discussed in greater detail in topic 3. So as you can see on the slide, the advantage of using information technology in an organization is that employees would have more flexibility and control over their opinions and decisions, but at the same time, they also tend to work longer hours, and then they probably get more stressed out because of that. Now, the next challenge that modern organizations are facing is globalization. And globalization simply means the economic, social, and cultural connectivity and interdependence with people in other parts of the world. Now, when the world has become more and more borderless, it allows people from different parts of the world to have greater economic, social, and cultural connectivity. And this has prompted organizations to restructure so that they can stay relevant in the current global markets. Globalization has both positive and negative effects on organizations. The benefits that modern organizations get from globalization include getting bigger market for products and services, enjoying lower operation costs, and getting greater access to knowledge and innovation. On the other hand, economic pressure and societal changes caused by globalization bring about higher demand to organizations, forcing the employees to work more and spend longer work hours at work. This kind of tips the work-life balance that subsequently causes stress on the employees. All these may affect their work performance and put them at risk of losing their jobs. So again, there are two sides of the coin. Yeah, the goods and the bads. The next challenge is the emerging employment relationships. A change in technological use in workplace and globalization has also altered the employment relationships in modern organizations. As mentioned earlier, the current trend of spending long hours in a workplace and staying connected on various digital communication platforms has disrupted the balance between employees' personal life and work routine. And workers are working longer hours, and IT has made it possible for employers to communicate with them beyond the traditional workday, even after working hours. So they need to work longer hours sometimes. Due to the changes in technological use, many employment issues have emerged due to poor work-life balance among the employees. Apart from that, advancement in information and communication technology has given organizations an option of adopting virtual work in their operations. Just like now, all of us are working from home and we sort of meet each other virtually rather than face to face. These days, as long as there is internet connection, people can choose to work from home via telecommuting or forming virtual teams. And as you can see from the slides here, people can actually choose to work via remote work or through a virtual office or telecommuting, right? When people telecommute, they basically work from home and they usually connected to the office through the internet. And sometimes there are also virtual teams that operate across space, time, and organizational boundaries, across country, all around the world, where people can communicate mainly through electronic technologies in this borderless world. There are pros and cons in telecommuting. The value of telecommuting can be seen in its ability to promoting better work-life balance. It also minimizes the time and cost of traveling to work, hence reducing traffic flow and its related environmental problems. And because of that, it also sort of helps reduce stress, especially work-related stress. And there are other advantages as well, as you can see here, such as lower turnover. People tend to stay longer in a job because they're probably happier working from home. And because they're happier, it also makes them to be more productive. On the other hand, working away from office tends to lessen the opportunity for employees to meet and mingle with their co-workers, leading to social isolation. And because they do not meet each other very often, they also tend to receive less word-of-mouth information. And then, they may lose out some important bit that may affect their work performance. Because they don't meet each other very often, it also leads to lower team cohesion, looser tie with each other, and subsequently it also may lead to weaker organizational culture. And all these may actually lower work performance among the employees. So again, the goods and the bads, the positives and the negatives of telecommuting. Now, the last challenge that modern organizations face is the increasing diversity in the workforce. Due to globalization, organizations are increasingly taking in employees from different parts of the world. This has created a little melting pot in organizations where different cultures, values, and worldviews are exchanged, adopted, and assimilated among the employees. There are two types of workforce diversity, as you can see here. We have surface value diversity, which refers to the differences in race, ethnicity, gender, age, and also physical abilities or even disabilities. Whereas at deep level diversity, we look at differences like personalities, beliefs, values, and attitudes, which are usually not visible to our eyes. Okay, they're not visible, but they're built in, they're embedded in the employee or the person. So when someone joins the organization, they bring along both surface level diversity and also deep level diversity. Now, what happens when we have a range of different people in an organization? The good thing about having a great diversity in organizations is that we have the competitive advantage, whereby we get a range of people with different skills and knowledge. So we get a lot more knowledge. Human capital will be richer, and it will inadvertently benefit the organization. And with that, because there is a range of different opinions and decisions, it kind of improves decision making, and that would lead to better team performance and also their ability to solve complex tasks. And because of diversity in workforce, the organization would be able to provide better customer service to a wider range of customers. And also the culture of the organization would be that of risk-taking. They are more willing to take risks. However, the disadvantages of having a wide range of different kinds of people in the organization is that communication problems may arise because because of communication issues, it may result in longer to perform effectively. It may actually affect the way people work together. And also, to a more serious extent, dysfunctional conflict may arise, which can reduce information sharing and satisfaction with co-workers. So these are the, the goods and the bads of having a diverse range of people in an organization. And also this is what modern organizations have to face in the modern world. The changes in society and environment that are motivated by technological change, globalization, emerging employment relationships, and increasing workplace diversity have forced organizations to keep up with these changes constantly. Therefore, adequate knowledge in organizational behavior is more needed than before. I hope this topic has given you sufficient background information about organizational behavior to enable you to confidently follow the next 5 topics that we have planned for you, and also to complete the entire course with good understanding of behavior in organizations. Before we officially wrap up this topic, let us go through again the 3 main aspects of organizational behavior that have been covered in topic 1. The first part of this topic introduces you to what organizations and organizational behavior are. The second part of the topic explains to you organizational learning perspectives and how organizations manage and maintain the learning processes for better performance. The last part of topic 1 explores the various challenges faced by organizations due to technological change, globalization, emerging employment relationships, and increasing workforce diversity. For more detailed explanations of organizational behavior, you can refer to Chapter 1 of the recommended text. Remember, do not unlearn what you have learned in this topic, as it will help you understand the subsequent topics in this course better. We would appreciate if you could share with us your feedback of topic 1. Please let us know what you think about the quality of the learning materials, the usefulness of activities, and the relevance of assessments. At the same time, you're encouraged to reflect on your learning experience and see how much you have learned about the topic and how well you can apply this new knowledge in your studies and your future career. That is all for Topic 1, Introduction to the Field of Organizational Behavior. I hope you have had an enriching learning experience and will continue to stay motivated in the next few topics of this course. Thank you for participating in this course. I hope you have enjoyed learning about organizational behavior in this topic. I wish you all the best. Goodbye.